Um, Good morning, everyone. This is another episode that I'll be shooting as I commute to work. First, before we proceed, I would want to give a big shout out to all of you for always supporting us. The numbers are growing, the views are also growing, the subscribers. It's just amazing to keep going back to the channel and seeing more and more subscribers coming in. This keeps us motivated. It's definitely very hard to shoot content because of the consistency that it requires, the effort and all that, and also most importantly, coming up with areas of discussions. So it's a lot of work, I'll be honest with you, but just coming back here to see guys saying the way they are relating to content. They will want to hear more, especially when it comes to personal life. Really keeps me motivated. It keeps me in check, and also just keeps the discipline in terms of wanting to do more content. So today my commute takes about 45 minutes to work. So I don't know how long or how short this video will be, but yeah, let's do it. So today I want to speak about a very controversial topic, and it has two aspects into it. It has the aspect of personal life, as well as the countrywide perspective. So I'll try and relate the two. Super hard. I'm thinking as I record this video, but I think it's something that may touch many in a good or a bad way. But what I want to talk to you guys today about will be, let me start from the national perspective. If you look at African countries, we have a lot of resources. There's a lot of minerals. Talk of a country such as DRC, there's a lot. Talk of even Kenya. A month ago I was in Turkana County, and I was amazed to hear that there's a lot of gold and other valuable minerals over there. But you look at how guys live there in terms of their quality of life, and you just wonder why, like, honestly, why and these guys converting these minerals into something tangible. Of course, history is deep, and especially when it comes to the conflict in the DRC, there's a lot into it. Of course, there are a lot of people who are benefiting from the instability, but I also just feel like it's more of a conversation of people sitting down, and especially this, I'm not just talking in relation to DRC, but one of the reasons why even established countries such as Kenya, you still find children dying of malnutrition, of diseases such as malaria and all that, is there's been a lot of dependency, especially on aid, international aid. And that's why recently with what Donald Trump did in terms of cutting aid, a lot of people were affected, a lot of companies were affected. Of course, a lot of communities will be affected in the long run. So not that I support that, but the reason why a lot of, especially communities, will be affected is because of the reliance on aid. And I feel like African countries can actually grow even better, faster, when they stop the over-reliance on free aid. And this is what I mean. When there's a lot of aid coming in, countries will never have the discipline to work hard for their sustenance. When there is free money coming in, when there is free food coming in, there'll always be dependence on the same, because they know anyway at the end of the day the same will come through. And I feel like it's the one thing that is really hurting a lot of African countries, the fact that we just know if things go wrong, someone will come through for us. The IMF will come in for us. China will come in for us, as much as we call these loans. Some of them we call them grants and all that, but we still end up paying for them. So it's that dependency that has created this notion that we can't do it alone. And if you were to look at the same perspective in terms of life, over the weekend, there was a conversation about, and especially for those who know me, I really love helping, especially where I can. So I get that gratitude when I feel like I've helped someone, when I've created a revenue stream for someone. Basically, I've played a role in your life that will open up doors for you, will open up opportunities for you. When that happens, for me, I feel really good. But the conversation I was having with someone is, if these, when you're helping people, is it really the right thing to do when you're constantly trying to come up with solutions to people's problems? Are you really doing the right thing? And look at it from this perspective. If you're constantly this person that people will run to in terms of, I'm stuck here, I need money, I'm broke somewhere, send me 500 bob, send me 2,000 bob, whether it's family or friends, I feel like, and this is looking back at what has been happening in terms of being there for people, especially in monetary terms by sending them money and all that. I kind of think doing that is actually, and I'm not just talking about money, but also just being there so much for people in terms of, you want to be this person, that the go-to person. Like if someone has a small issue, they come to you, you try to come up with a solution for them and all that. I feel like that is taking away their ability to sort their own issues, because if constantly someone knows if they mess up, if they find themselves in a sticky situation, they know that someone will always be there for them. You're taking away that ability for them to think better next time they're in such a situation, because dependency in terms of you let someone make stupid decisions, and then when the repercussions come back, you're coming in to compensate for the same. You're sending them money because of the promise that, next time they'll do better, they'll plan better, they will do it, like they are working on something. I feel like that is taking away these people's ability to think long term, because the moment they know you're there, you'll sort it out for them, they will always know there's a tomorrow. And in most cases, the worst case scenario is you'll be mad at them. You're like, I've assisted you, I've supported you before, I can't do this again. You need to think about it. In most cases, these are the guys that will be emotional. They will say, fine, they hear, they'll plan better, they will not run into the same issues and all that, only for them to do the same, simply because they know you'll forgive, you will forget. And in the long run, you're taking away the ability for them just to be able to think, to be problem solvers. I'm currently in my journey into coaching. It's something that I've also been really thinking about, and I think one of the key elements of coaching is your work as a coach, and this also applies in the workspace, especially if you have teams that work under you. Your work as a coach is not to help people climb up the hill. Your work as a coach is to constantly remind people that, you have legs, and those legs will carry you up the hill. If as a coach, if as a friend, if you're out there as a partner and your work is to try and carry people up the mountain, guess what? They will never know how hard or how easy it is to go up the mountain. They will not learn anything. They will not develop resilience next time to climb even the simplest mountains or hills that they will come across. So yours, and I think what I'm just trying to emphasize on is your work out there, especially if you find yourself in a position of power, in a position of the ability to help someone, or rather influence how someone is able to face what they're going through. Your work should be to remind them that they have legs to walk through what they are going through, rather than try to carry them across to the other side. And this goes into family members, it goes into the workspace. If you create dependency in terms of you have to be there for things to work as a boss, as a manager, or things have to go through you for them to work, your teams will never grow. They will keep relying on you. They will never make decisions by themselves. They will never know how tasks are challenging or easy, because you come in so fast to sort them out, even where you're supposed to give them the opportunity to think and come up with a solution. So today's short episode is more into just encouraging you to feel okay to say no, not this time, or think about other ways. When you're stuck, then come to me. But do not be the go-to person in terms of someone is stuck somewhere, they don't want to think, they don't want to come out of that hole. You're quickly throwing that ladder to them. You're like, you know what, come up. Next time, be careful, don't go into the same hole. You are taking away people's ability to think. You are taking away people's ability to be resilient. You're taking away people's ability to be able to think on their feet by thinking that you're creating a solution. You know what it does in the end is it even ends up messing that relationship. And look at it from this perspective. Someone comes to you, they're like, oye, I don't have money, please give me this, I return by this day. They don't return that money. What that ends up doing is it messes a very good, probably a relationship that would have been better if you said at that point, no, not right now, I do not have the money, and just end it at that. The worst case scenario is someone will know you didn't give them money, and that's it. But if you feel bad that you cannot say no to people, and you're constantly out there trying to provide solutions, what this ends up doing is it hurts you, but it also hurts this person more, the person that you're trying to be there for all the time. In this way, I constantly come to you for solutions. You feel bad because you have to give someone a solution. You give them a solution that doesn't work, or an advice that does not address their issue in the long run. And what happens is this person sits down and they feel like you didn't even help them, like it wasn't that helpful, and personal experience again. Someone is sick, you go deep into your pockets, you give them money, then they sit down and say, so you give them money, of course they go to hospital, they get treatment and all that. Then the same person comes back to say, during the treatment part, you didn't check up on them. So at the end of the day, this person sits down, their heart, because you're not checking up on them, despite the fact that you sent them money to go to hospital. But also even worse is you feel bad, you feel unappreciated that you sacrificed what you had to make someone's life better, to get that medication and all that, and they haven't seen that. And the other alternative would have been at the point of these guys asking for money, just say, no, I don't have money right now, I'm not able to help you. Then it ends there, because you know, no one gets hurt. These guys will come up with another solution to get the money for treatment. You'll move on with your life. But the moment you are there constantly trying to provide solutions, trying to tell people how they can sort their issues, sending money here and there to ensure that people are happy and all that, it comes back to hurt you even more. And I'm not saying that you do not help people. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be there for family. All I'm just saying is, do not feel compelled to help people the first time they ask for help. Do not be compelled to help someone go up the mountain and they've not tried. Let them go all the way, halfway the climbing. Then if you really feel like their legs cannot carry them halfway the journey, then you can try to intervene. And intervening is not going to carry them. Intervening is telling them, you know what, I appreciate you've come all the way halfway there. Take a rest, continue tomorrow with the journey. You'll have more energy, you'll be able to do it, you'll have a different mindset. Let them try it. Then two things will happen. If these guys try it and they succeed, they will feel like you helped them, you played a role. If they fail completely, then you also did what you could at that point. But do not be quick to sort people, do not be quick to come up with solutions in terms of, you know what, I got you, I'll do this. You're making people mentally weak. Let people make their own decisions. Let people face the repercussions of their decisions. And most importantly, let people be. If you cannot change everything for people, it's okay to say, I can't do it, I'm not able to do it, and let them just be. Move on with your life. You have another bigger role to play in life, other than just being there trying to provide solutions to everyone. And yeah, I hope this conversation will throw some light into a perspective, a situation that you're probably going through. I hope it gives you a different perspective to helping people. I hope it gives you a different perspective into being out there for people. And with that, I think I'll end it there. I don't want to, again, belabor the discussion. Looking forward to more content, to more videos coming in. Be throwing some shorts in the coming few days to also just give you tips around different aspects of life. But that's it for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the video to the end. It's not that easy to do that in terms of listening to raw and edited conversation and unscripted random conversation. So for that, we thank you, but don't forget to like, share this video, especially with your friends, with your family, especially in your family groups, because that's where people get judged because of black tax in terms of you are given, you have to give back, or if you give, you will get back more in return. So yeah, and throw it into those WhatsApp groups. Have these serious, raw conversations with people around you. Conversations in terms of, I can only do what I can do, and what I can do is not dictated by you in terms of what you feel I can do. What I do is what I think I can do at that given point. So feel free to share, have these hard conversations and discussions with people around you. Take good care of yourself. Keep coming here for more content, and have a blessed week, new week, and take good care of yourself. See you in the next episode. Bye bye. Take care.